The Epilepsy Project brings knowledge to the community. The symposium is opening up people's eyes to treat seizures, first aid, what different types of seizures are. As an adult, I was diagnosed with epilepsy at age 2. I'm now the mother of a teenager with epilepsy. I guess you could say I'm his caregiver, but he's pretty independent, so he'll be his own caregiver at some point. I'm blessed with that fact. There's a lot of people that we service that will have to be caregivers their whole lives, and so we help them and we teach them what to look for and different aspects of how to navigate their lives.
I became involved with the Epilepsy Project because my son has epilepsy because he was diagnosed as a baby, and I regret that we didn't get him treated sooner. We had never even heard of most of the types of seizures. And so now we feel like we want to provide opportunities for more people to be more aware of the different kinds and spread awareness so that there's more people get treated sooner and the outcomes for patients are better.
I would like the community to know us better. I think that we are, there's a couple organizations that they say, oh, we're the best kept secret. That's the worst thing we can be. And we need to get out there, and we need to be not confused with other organizations.
There are plenty of organizations that exist for many different circumstances, and we have national organizations that exist for epilepsy even, but what's nice about having a local organization is it's the people that you're going to run into at Wegmans, and it's the people that your kids are playing soccer with, and so you're connecting with people that you care about, that you know, and who are going to be there for you when you have a relapse in seizures, and you're not calling some big national organization, you're calling your friend who you go grocery shopping with.
Overall growth and recognition, I think, is the biggest piece to the puzzle that's missing. I think it'd be great to see us, as a strong presence within the educational aspect of things. By educational, I mean a strong presence in public schools, private schools, and just concentrate on that awareness aspect. So I've been diagnosed since I was 18. It's been great having this little organization that we have.
When someone's first diagnosed with epilepsy and their entire world is rocked, they're now on medications, they have to worry about things like falling down at random times or losing control of their body or what they're able to do. That can be scary. Having a resource or a group of people to be able to discuss those with, I think is very wonderful, just because it's less alienating. Epilepsy is incredibly common. We use the statistic of 1 out of every 26 people will experience epilepsy at some point in time in their life, and that sort of leads to all comers, little kids who have seizures that they grow out of, people who fall down, hit their head really hard and develop epilepsy, or later on in life, even as people become older and suffer from like strokes or brain bleeds or tumors. And it crosses all socioeconomic borders, and it affects so many people from different aspects of life that sort of capitalizing on that commonality and finding ways that each person sort of deals with and is able to sort of internalize what's changed in their life and find ways to process it and deal with it and help others do the same, I think is wonderful.
Our involvement with epilepsy started when my son was 12 days old. He was diagnosed with infantile spasms and partial focal seizures. As a parent, you give birth to this perfect little baby, and when they tell you something is wrong, your whole world crumbles. And when you're crumbling, you're searching for somebody, searching for support. And at that moment, you aren't sure where to go until you find people who you can relate to. When you look back in the last 5 years of my son's life, we have formed friendships that have turned to family bonds, and it's helped in his journey. He's 5 years old. He started kindergarten this September and is thriving because we have been able to grieve what we lost with his developmental delays, but we have also been able to celebrate all of his accomplishments, and we've been able to celebrate those with people who care and we know that matter to us.
It's a homegrown movement. It's not something started from outside of town. It's something driven by people from Erie with the same common goals of spreading awareness. And having events for people with epilepsy to get together and discuss is pretty nice, especially for someone who is reaching out for information. I think that providing that and being sort of a listening ear as well as with reassurance is a wonderful role of the project.